nothing's open, but we make it to Los Angeles by 8 o'clock in the morning. And so we immediately go to get to our Uber and see some stops on the way to the hotel. After checking in, there's only one stop, and that is going to Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm so excited about this. Being from Universal Orlando, seeing Hollywood is going to be so much fun, and I cannot wait. For those who do not know, Universal Hollywood's divided up into an upper lot and a lower lot, and just check out that view from the upper lot. It is absolutely gorgeous. First things first, we're going to check out their Super Nintendo World. Now, it is a lot different than the one at Epic Universe. It is just the Nintendo area, no Donkey Kong Country or anything like that. So the first ride is going to be Mario Kart, even though I have it at Epic. I don't get to do it that often. So we're doing the express lane. And there's stairs, because there's stairs everywhere. So yeah, I'm super excited. So this queue has some inside, some outside, but I have my Daisy power-up band that is from actually Epic. And this is going to be really, really cool and a lot of fun. Of course, Mario Kart was a lot of fun, and then it was time to go explore the rest of the park. And with our luck, they were doing a testing for Fast and the Furious Hollywood Drift opening up this summer of 2026. Look at that car go! The track looks absolutely gorgeous, and I love the fact that it's on a mountain. Personally, I think it's going to be much better than the one opening up in Orlando, but that's just my own opinion. And you're also able to see some things such as the setup for Fan Fest, the Warner Brothers lot, and now it's time for my favorite, the studio tour. I absolutely love this because I adore seeing the behind the scenes with filming of movies and seeing a lot of stuff like the film sets and learning a lot more.
I'm not going to be doing the tour all by myself. I'm going to have a little bit of help from my co-host, who also happens to be the host of The Tonight Show. Please welcome Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure you get through this experience.
There was a lot of filming that was going on while we were doing the studio tour, but being able to see a lot of the things, including Ted right here, was really cool. And then coming up is one of my favorites is the St. Denis Medical Center. Please cast me in the show. I want to be in the show. I love the show. More stuff happening on the back lot, and of course more filming such as the wardrobe station, which as a costumer I absolutely loved. Also, what's really cool about the tram tour, it does do little like movie segments coming up. You have King Kong, which is slightly different from the Skull Island Rain Kong at Islands of Adventure. Then it was time to see even more of the back lot. Now, unfortunately, there was a section that was closed off due to Fan Fest, but more about that later. So you can see it right there. Then up next would be the earthquake section, flashback to old Universal Studios Orlando.
Now we're going to start off with a small tremor, so be prepared for sudden tram movement. Earthquake, hang on.
Now it's time for my personal favorite section. As a former Jaws ride skipper, of course we have to take a trip to Amity Island.
Now, the shark that you're seeing up on your screens was one of the real sharks. She's ready for her close-up. Now, George is not back in his police boat, so I'm thinking he's still out there in the water, making sure it's safe for us to be this close. Well, George is in the water, but he is not alone. There is another shark in there with him. Let me see if I can try to get a hold of George. Hey, George, buddy! George, you need to get back to the boat. Your life is in danger. So, George has decided to enter hand-to-hand combat with the shark, which is weird because sharks don't have hands. They have teeth. Very, very sharp teeth. Ooh. Yeah, he found that out the hard way. Well, it's too late for him, but it's not too late for us. So we're going to hide behind these kind of the gasoline barrels. I'm sure we'll be perfectly safe here. Now, there's some bait on the white barrel. Let's see. The shark has taken the bait along with the entire pier, and I think that's gasoline spraying all over the place. Oh! Now, fire is fantastic news. Sharks hate fire, so don't worry. The shark is not going to appear anywhere near the tram.
That brought back so many fun memories, and I absolutely enjoyed it. After all, Amity does mean a friendship, and seeing everything, including the hotel, very nostalgic for myself. And we continue on with the tour. We took a stroll down the residential area. We had a chance to see some of the cars used in films, and there is no visit complete unless you stay at the Bates Motel.
Oh, and it looks like I interrupted his workday. How very rude of us. I'm so sorry, Norman. I'm just going to take some photos and be on my way. I think we interrupted him helping a guest with checkout. Looks like he's probably taking their luggage to the vehicle. Oh, he's actually taking the guest to their vehicle. Oh, that's so nice. But, oh no. Oh, folks, I'm sorry about this. We're gonna need to take off before Norman sees us. Hey, Norman, we promise we're not gonna say anything to anyone. He doesn't believe me. Okay, Michael, if you could drive the tram? Okay, faster would be better.
We said goodbye to Norman Bates' house, and we turned the corner to where you see the famous catastrophe with the airplane crash from War of the Worlds. Just look at how everything is and all the effects and stuff. And you can see there's some photos of the actual plane itself. And it's just, the fact that it's there is amazing. Up next, we go to Jupiter's claim to see everything, which is so fantastic. The details are amazing. Now it's time for the main event of the night, Universal's Fan Fest. This is the second year that they've done it, but it has one piece. Sailor Moon, Dungeons and Dragons, a Jurassic Park, and even more. I was so happy for this. As the weeb that I am, bring me Sailor Moon, bring me all the One Piece stuff. I had so much fun at this event, and of course, I had to cosplay. We stopped and grabbed a snack from Asanji's gallery. I ended up having to get the funnel cake because the pictures of this looked amazing, taste amazing. Now, for my cosplay, I chose a more casual version of Minako, aka Sailor Venus, to meet Sailor Moon. I needed something that was very easy to pack, and so here I am waiting for Sailor Moon. I'm trying not to cry at this point. This is me before doing the Sailor Moon meet and greet. I'm so excited. This is me after beating Sailor Moon, and I'm trying so hard not to cry right now. This is great. Up next is Dungeons & Dragons Secrets of the Waterdeep. As a Dungeons & Dragons player, this was amazing, and the details were fantastic.
Of the Harpers, guardians of justice sworn to oppose dark forces. Within your Harpers group, 4 classes stand ready for action. Rogues, who strike from the shadows. Clerics, who wield divine flames. Fighters, who excel in battle strategy. And wizards, who are book-smart spellcasters.
Bring it in. Come on, bring it in. Don't be afraid.
Not scared in here, huh?
We gotta get out of here. Hey, let's split the party.
What? Split the party. You never split the party, bro.
What? Oliver? So we got Emily and Oliver? All right.
I like that.
No, 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 no!
This one is life. Nothing can stop me now.
Amy, you got this!
Welcome to the cult of the dragon.
By this point of the event, my phone was sadly starting to die, but we had to go see all the different Yoshis and do the cute little scavenger hunt in Super Nintendo World. And when you completed it, you got to do a meet and greet with Mario and Yoshi. And then, of course, here's all the Jurassic Park stuff. The actors were phenomenal with this. The sets were simply amazing. And I wish my phone was not dying so I could have done more video and stuff. But gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We had to go do the studio tour yet again because it was themed to Scooby-Doo, Mystery in the Backlot, and this is why that part was closed off. You had a chance to actually go and walk around.
Give me my latte. And no milk in it. I don't like milk in it. What go wrong? Hey, it's your big break.
I summon the original Universal Monsters! Lights, camera, chaos! The monsters are loose, the production is shut down, and the backlot belongs to me!
Narrowed it down to 4 suspects. When you arrive, grab your mystery manual from one of the PAs.
And still walk away with a Scooby snack? That's what I call a perfect production. Yeah, jackpot. This movie is a real scream. You enjoying it, Frankie?
We did not spend a lot of time there because we had to make sure we got to the One Piece water stunt show. And let me tell you, that was amazing.
Me look for the pop greens. Shit.
And just like that, the evening was over for us. We were exhausted and it was time to head back to the hotel for the night. Now it's time